How do you feel playing
I
the
feel
download tonight?
I feel fucking brilliant.
And is playing a festival for you a challenge? So you will meet people you maybe don't know, people who don't know who Frank Carter is,
Mm.
and is it a challenge to make people come to the show?
Um, I don't I don't know if it's a challenge to make people turn up. Like, I think we just play the same show we've always played, which is just with passion and from the heart and soul. Um, we're really lucky because in France particularly, we're building something quite important here, I think, and people are really starting to get behind our band. So it's felt quite easy. And playing festival, I mean, playing any type of gig, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a challenge to me. It just feels like loads of fun. I just have the best job in the world, so it's not hard. I don't. Yeah, it's just fun.
And what can the fan expect in when you're playing in a festival between in opposite of a show where you're the headliner? Is the set on stage the same? Are you
Well, we
playing
keep
more
it.
music people
Yeah,
know?
we keep it like kind of pretty relaxed. We just bring our amps and we keep the stage set up very chill. We don't fly in loads of big production because we just have the money for it. But what we do have is a load of really good fucking songs. So we just play as much music as we can fit into whatever the stage time is. Um, and then we just, normally within 2 3 songs, I'm like dived headfirst into the crowd and I'm like, kind of just trying to climb all over everybody and make sure that they have a good time. So that's what they can expect. So if you're in the front 3 rows, be very careful. Yeah.
And you're on tour often, and isn't it exhausted at the end of maybe a 2 years tour all around the world, like for your neck?
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, for last year, at the end of last year, we were feeling quite burned out. We'd been on tour basically for 2 years solid, and it was starting to get old. It was starting to get tiring. We've been a band for 4 years now, so we really needed a break when we took it. We took that break, and now I just feel really energized again. I'm excited to be on tour. I'm happy to be playing shows. Like, just feels fun. It feels natural, so it's good.
And playing as Frank Carter and not like when you were in the band that I was
Mm.
before, is it better for you? What's the difference when you're playing in a band and now you're playing as yourself in a way?
Well, like now it's very easy to just. I don't have anyone to answer to really, you know. In a band, you have a responsibility to the other band members. With this band, I only have responsibility to Dean. The band is me and Dean. So if I piss him off, I know I've got a problem. But luckily for me, that hasn't happened yet. We're very close and we just understand each other. So we're good when one of us can see the other might be having a bad show. The other one will go out of their way to make sure that the show is good and redeem that. So we're quite lucky.
So you don't miss being in a band.
I am in a band. It's just a different setup. No, I don't miss it. This is for me. It needed to be like this now. I wanted to kind of live and die on my own sword for a little while, and that's what we're doing at the minute, and it feels really good. It's great.
Frank Carter is getting a lot of success.
Yeah.
And how do you feel being like? I read a previous interview where you're saying that you were in the first top 10 in the charts.
Yeah.
So how do you feel being like? How do you leave all the success around you that's growing up?
I mean, I try not to let it worry me too much. I try not to think about it too much. You know, um, it's beautiful that it's happening. It's a wonderful thing that this band is gaining traction all over the world and that people care about our music. But I never started a band for success or for money or for fame. I started a band because I had to, because I had questions that needed asking, and I felt like they were very similar to the questions that a lot of other people had. So I started a band because I needed to, and I play music because I need to. You know, it's not even really about wanting to. It's that I'm a creative person, I'm a performer, and I need to be on stage performing. Because if I don't, I go fucking crazy. So
And playing gives you answers to those questions, or the people you meet.
sometimes it gives me more questions. But hey, that's what life's about, isn't it? It's about that constant flow of information and the conversation between yourself and one person or yourself and 10,000 people. It's about always asking, you know, how can I do things better? How can I be a better person? What can I change about myself, or what can we try and change about the world? And I'm really lucky. Like, I've got a platform, and with that platform comes a responsibility, you know. So I'm trying to make sure that what we do with our time on this world is more good than bad, you know.
Which was that?
Yeah, you got time. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
and about being on tour, what's the hardest part on being on tour? I know you're very close to your daughter.
Yeah.
And so
That's the hardest part.
yeah.
Immediately.
And have you ever think of maybe done it? Take her on tour, like some member
Yeah, I
of
think
family, friend. Like, how do you manage not to burn out when you're on tour? And the
Well,
family
I'm lucky. I have like a very supportive family. You know, like, I mean, my girlfriend comes on tour with me a lot, and she makes it really easy. It's very relaxed. Luckily, we like spending time with each other, so that's like the easier part of touring. But yeah, I miss my daughter a lot, and it's not really. I have thought about bringing her out on tour, but it's not really environment for a child. You know, for a 3-year-old, she's very young. So I try and get her to the odd gig every now and again when we play in London, just to show her what Daddy's doing when he's away all that time. But there will come a time in the future when she knows all about it and she wants to come and she can come hang out. So yeah, that's the hardest part. Is I miss her a lot. It's Father's Day today, and so I I miss her a lot. But I got sent a little video of her saying Happy Father's Day, so that cheered me up. So it's good.
And about is she now the family the inspiration for your creativity? Or what's the main influence of
So
your
the main
creation?
well, I'm influenced by life in all its different fucking chaos. I never try and take too much inspiration from one source, because I think you can twist your head and it can get a bit confused. So I try and just let life happen around me, and I take it all in as much as I can. And the good and the bad, I just ask questions about why things make me feel the way they do, and I try and turn those questions into songs. I don't ever believe that I have the answers for people, because I don't. But I believe that I can vocalize other people's frustrations better than they can, you know? So art should always be about asking questions, you know? Because then you let other people decide what it means. I never want to give it, you know, the explaining artist, the artist who explains himself, that's like giving someone a treasure map, but drawing a fucking direction to the X. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's pointless. Like, you've got to let people have the journey themselves. So for me, like, I'll stick to asking questions. Everyone else can find their own answers.
So you let people interpret the way they want your music.
Exactly. They should. That's the way it should be.
And how do you work on an album? Like, when you're working with a producer, you do everything yourself. I think the lyrics is all yours.
Oh yeah.
But do you let someone take a look on what you're writing, or it just like it will be done like that?
No, I don't let anyone into my lyrics. Lyrics is a very important thing to me. Music, we've opened up a little bit more. We just wrote a new song with a producer, and that was the most fluid it's ever been for us with writing. And it was a really good experience. It was really exciting. I'm not like closed off to people, you know, adapting my lyrics, but I just have never really needed to do it, because I can often find what I need for myself, you know. But with the music, it's just all Dean. You know, Dean writes everything. He'll bring all the riffs and the ideas, and then I'm very good at structuring. So between us, we can write a really good song. On our own, I don't know, but together we make some good music. So, and that's how relationships should be. You know, like good on our own, but better together.
That's great. And is there like a dream you want to achieve in your musician career? Like maybe when your daughter gets older, playing a show with her.
Man,
how do you-
that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something we can wish you?
Oh man, just that this grows and grows. You know, I would love to headline. I mean, we're third from the top on the main stage today. That's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy to me. You know, so one day I hope we can come back here and we can headline this festival, as I think we should, because I think we're an important band. But yeah, no, if you ask me what I'd want in the future, yeah, definitely. I mean, my daughter's gonna be on the next album. She'll be on the next album. You know, she's got a great voice already. She's a beautiful
singing on
singer.
the next
Yeah.
album?
Well, yeah, she is now. Yeah, I just decided. So yeah, she's great.
Right. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.